What if I told you that you can buy a brand new home in one of Central Florida's most desired areas, and on top of that, with $75,000 in incentives? Let me show you how this can become reality for you. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I'm Wendy Quinones, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Ladies and gentlemen, today we find ourselves in Mount Dora, Florida, and this was and is one of the most desired areas to be in here in Central Florida because there's so much to do here. It's such a cute little town. It just makes you want to be here. And to tell you, we are 5 minutes walking distance to Publix and Beef O'Brady if you want to catch a game night. We are 5 minutes from downtown Mount Dora, and there is so much to do there. If you're somebody who likes to go to restaurants, maybe take a walk, do all these different activities, this is a perfect community for you. Now, in regards to what else we have the highway just about 5 minutes from this community as well. And when I say the highway, I mean the 429. That's going to take you to different locations here in Central Florida. Now, if you're a little lost as far as where we are, this is only about 30 to 40 minutes from downtown Orlando and that Orlando International Airport. You're going to have easy access to the Disney parks and easy access to all of Florida beaches and springs that we have here for you to enjoy. Now, the home that we're going to be seeing in today's video is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, 1,652 square feet, sitting on a 0.12 acre as we are in a community, but this community is absolutely amazing. Public water, public sewer, concrete block construction home, and something that you're not going to want to miss out on. Let's go ahead and start the tour. Upon entering the home, first thing I want to point out is that you are going to have tall ceilings. They're either 9'4" or 10 foot. You're going to have these ceramic tiles throughout the home minus the bedrooms. And this door that you see here is going to come included with the home. The home is actually move-in ready, so it's going to come with everything that you see as is. Now, over to my right, we are going to have the first hallway that's going to include the first 2 bedrooms, this linen closet, and you're going to have the bathroom. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to step into the bedroom that's facing the front of the home. It is the bigger one of the two, so I just wanted you guys to see what it looks like. This is actually one of my favorite rooms because of the windows and how much light is coming in here. It is pretty spacious. You could fit a queen size bed. And as I said, this room is going to have carpets in it. And just to give you guys an idea of the closet space, by the way, this is our first home filming for this builder. So let's go ahead and welcome this builder into our YouTube channel. But the closet space are pretty decent. I cannot touch either wall, and you do get that standard rack. Now, stepping into the first bathroom, keep in mind it does have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. You're going to notice that we do have this beautiful gray quartz countertops. You do have the undermount rectangular sink. These cabinets and drawers here, they are white. Now, they do different color finishes, so just keep that in mind. If this one isn't available, or maybe these aren't your color schemes, you do have other options. You are going to have a standing shower tub combination with tiles, not an insert, going almost all the way to the top, and it is somewhat of your standard size bathroom. Now, I'm not going to go into the second bedroom, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. Keep in mind, as I said, it is a little bit smaller than that first one, but we're going to step back out into the foyer area. And I kind of like the way that this foyer area is. It's somewhat different from your standard, but everything is still private. So you can't see the kitchen and you can't really see the living room. Now, this door that's right here is going to lead us into that 2-car garage space. Now, in this case, you do get that garage opener included here, and you also have your water heater over to this side, but your AC handler is actually inside the home. I'm going to show you guys where that's at so you guys have an idea. Now, to the right of the garage door, you are going to have storage, you guys, our best friend. This is actually like a coat closet, so you can go ahead and store your stuff in there. And then continuing on through the foyer area, we have a formal dining space. If you're somebody who doesn't like to have a dining room or or whatever, you can kind of turn this into an office or a gym, or, you know, kind of like a miscellaneous dash den area. It does not have a door, but you can go ahead and put some French doors, and it does have the tiles as you would throughout the home. Now back in the foyer area, when you reach the end to the right, you're gonna have the laundry area. Now washer dryer is not included, but you are gonna have your standard rack. You're gonna have the Wi-Fi and the router box behind the door. And it is a pretty standard, spacious laundry room. And then through this door is where that train AC handler is going to be, so when you get your maintenance, it's going to be right there. Now, my favorite part of this home is the kitchen. Directly in front of that laundry room, you're going to have this beautiful gourmet style kitchen, Long Island, 3 seats. You're going to have the same quartz countertops. Again, you do have the white cabinets with the black matte handles, which is a beautiful combination if you ask me. You're going to have the microwave oven combination, some storage on top, some storage on the bottom. You're going to have the 42-inch cabinets with the crown molding, a beautiful backsplash. You're gonna have the stove top, and you are gonna have the range here. It's not a microwave, so it looks beautiful, you guys. Being in this house, I can't even tell you how it feels. You're gonna have drawers and cabinets included throughout the kitchen. And then we do also have a pantry space included in this floor plan. It's kind of spacious. It's more or less like your standard one that we do see in some of the move-in ready homes. And then over here, we're gonna have our famous coffee area. This is where the refrigerator would be. It does not come, but you guys, I have learned it is a plus when it doesn't come with a refrigerator, because you can choose whatever you want, make it look pretty or be as basic and simple as you would want to be. And then finally, we are in this spacious, great room, living room, whatever it is that you want to call it. You're going to have these 3 mini large windows. They're pretty big for being mini. And then you have the 2 large windows over to this side that are facing the backyard. And then you have this spacious wall for you to go ahead and fit that huge TV, you guys. This is probably one of the bigger living rooms that we have seen in my channel. Now, stepping through this little hallway, it leads us into that primary bedroom. It is facing the back of the home. Again, you're gonna have carpet in the bedrooms. You can go ahead and fit a king size bed. It does fit in this room. And then you're gonna have the 2 windows that are also facing the backyard. Now, stepping into the bathroom, you're gonna have the same tiles that we had throughout the home. Through this door, you're gonna have your private retreat room. And then you are also going to have that linen closet over to this side. And it is really spacious of a bathroom. You do get the oversized, the long double sink vanity with the same rectangular undermount sinks. You're gonna have your drawers and your cabinets all matching the same things that you had in the other bathroom and in the kitchen. And then in this case, we do have a large drop down or step in shower with the tiles going all the way to the top. You have the skylights, you have the rain shower, and you have the regular shower. And you also have a little pocket right here. So if you're somebody who likes to store your soaps, your shampoos, and everything, you do have that space. 2 different handles. And you guys, this is like such a spacious bathroom or shower. And then you also have that glass so that water doesn't just fall all over the place. And of course, ending the bathroom with that walk-in closet space, you guys. Standard racks. You do have this section here. I actually really like this because you can store your shoes, your pants, whatever it is. You have so much space and so many options as far as how you can DIY this closet space. Now guys, enough about the home inside. Let's go ahead and see what you get in your backyard. All right, stepping from that living space area through this glass French door, you guys, we are directed into that large lanai, large porch, whatever it is that you use in your terminology for this space, where you can go ahead and have, what is it? Your weekend barbecues, your family get-togethers, your birthday parties, your fight nights, so much things that you can do when you have this space. And one of my favorite things is that it does have the large window, so if you have family inside, you're able to kind of look in and out, and then you do still get enough space. Now, one thing that I wanted to surprise you guys with is that this community and these houses actually come fenced in already. So for the price and what you're getting, this is a great deal. And this 0.12 acre lot is pretty spacious. If you don't want too much lawn maintenance, but you still want that backyard space, you are still going to have that in this community. Now, go ahead and put a pool if you wanted to, a trampoline, a playground, shed, whatever it is that you want to do, you can go ahead and do that. And the home is fully move-in ready. You don't have to do anything to get into this home. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the price. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour of this beautiful home in the highly desired area of Mount Dora, Florida, here in Central Florida, just 30 to 40 minutes from Orlando and at Orlando International Airport, with easy access to all the Disney park, amazing things to do all around. You have your restaurants for all my foodies or all my retired folks that's what you like to do on your free time. You have the lake, you have boat ramps, so much here in this area, and there's so much growth going on, so you're gonna lock in at a great time. Now, speaking of locking in, this builder is offering us for a limited time up to $75,000 flex cash, which we can use for different things like buying down your interest rate, paying your clothing costs, maybe getting a refrigerator, your washer dryer included in the purchase of a home. So many different options, and the price of this home is only $446,170. You get the house fully fenced in. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, 1953 square feet on a 0.12 acre lot. You still get your backyard space, but you don't have too much space where you're gonna be having your mini heart attacks with this Florida heat. And it's gonna make you go into that community pool, because yes, there is a community pool in this area. You're gonna have a pool, you're gonna have walking trails, a playground. If you like your puppies, you have your dogs, you're gonna have a dog park, and all for a monthly HOA cost of $139. And there is absolutely no CDD in this community. And on top of that, you can walk to Publix in 5 minutes, you guys. That alone is amazing on its own. So everything that you're gonna need to do on your day-to-day basis is gonna be within 5, maybe 20 minutes from this area. So if you want to have a personal tour, or you wanna see what you need to do to qualify for this home, make sure to give me a call or schedule that one-on-one consultation with me so we can make sure that you win with Homebuyers.